life I live is you. Fill me up, fill me up. Bread of heaven, fill me up. The life I live is you. The life I live is you. Bread of heaven, fill me up. Fill me up. Bread of heaven, fill me up. The life I live is you. The life I live is you. Bread of heaven, fill me up. Fill me up. I hear the Spirit of the Lord say, arise and eat, for the journey ahead of you is far. Bread of heaven, fill me up. Fill me up. Sing it just 3 times. Say, bread of heaven,
fill me up. The life I live is you. The life I live.
bread of heaven.
Fill me up. Fill me
2 times, 2 more times. Say, bread of heaven. There's a journey ahead of you. You need to eat of that bread. You need it. You need it. You need it. There's someone, your season is changing. What you need now is bread. Fill me up. Fill me up. Say one more time. Say, bread of heaven. Fill me up.
The life I live is
The life I live is
life I live.
bread of heaven. Can we strike a few more times? Let's strike a few more times. Let's strike a few more times. Will you say it again? Say bread, bread of heaven. Fill me up. The life I live is the life I live is bread of heaven. Fill me up. Fill me up. For perpetual victory. It has become customary, and it's important that when a custom, please hear me guys. It is important that when the Holy Ghost births a custom among us, we mark it, not so that we can attempt to keep it, but so that we can honor him every time. Every year for the last 10 years, when we start to approach camp meeting, his presence among us begins to swell. It is obvious that camp meeting is our new year as a church. Every year for 10 years, every time we start to approach camp meeting, without any consciousness or pre-plan, the Sundays before, he comes and he begins to hijack the service and swells his presence in our midst. I only say it so you don't want to know how many times I attempted to stop and teach what I thought I will teach. Then he said to me, have you not known that the time is at hand, that the Lord has chosen our camp meeting, Pastor Onismus, that he chose it to be a dwelling place and a place where he meets and defines our seasons. We must honor him. What are we that he will choose? His presence is like this with us every time, and yet he chooses a time. If it was about the time of the calendar months, camp meeting would have been last week. So the swell should have happened before then, leading into last week, to show us that we did not keep the calendar time. So that you understand that it's not about the sun and the moon. That we now got up and circumstantially said, this year camp meeting will be in September. Then the presence waited with us. And then as we begin to approach, the presence is swelling. Listen, whatever God has chosen to do among us, he's more serious about it than we are. And every time we lift up our voice like this to cry, let us become conscious of what he's working in us. Not even what he's doing for us. Yes, we must be conscious of the things that he has done for us, and we must be thankful for it. And yet I call your consciousness to the things he's working in you. Is the bread of heaven.